I am going to start another run here. We're going to try and make this one a pretty quicken. If it's not quick enough, I will have to abandon like the final 10 minutes. So I'm going to definitely run a little bit through this one. Okay, so we've got the Umbra, we've got Hellhound on the side, and we've got Morsel Miners already in the deck, as well as Grovel. Again, it's Umbra as the leader. Start a battle, summon 4 random units from your deck onto the middle floor. So at the moment, that's all of the train stewards. Should have done Hell Rush then. Hell Rush is too quick. You're a legend of a cut lunch. What? If you could double up on champions, which 2 would you pick? It might be Awoken Hellhorns. Take the summon one, look for the 200 dude. That is actually a good point. Both Umbra and Hellhorn have access to very big units. Let's take Sketches of Salvation, try and get very big units on the same floor. I mean, we have the ability to give Divine Shields to a target. I could go with either of these pretty happily. Trample matters a little less just because we have the vents in the deck. We'll go for the Penumbra. Sorry, the Glutton. Get him to be a big boy. Start a battle, enemy units appear on each floor. That's annoying because they are the clergymen. It's fine, I have Vent in the deck. Does anyone know how Trample and Sweep interact? Yeah, I don't, but you'd have to be playing like Stygian or Awoken and Umbra and get the Trample Stone. I don't think it's going to be a common interaction, but yeah, I don't know how that interacts. I'm going to set up the Penumbra on the top floor, I think. Okay. If I torch one of you, then you only half kill the final unit, and then all of your units get killed. So it would be Torch, Shade Splitter behind the Penumbra here. 2 rare or uncommon morsels, though. Vent for 1 to clear a floor. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. I'm definitely going to vent for 1 on the top floor. It's just how I handled this floor. I'm fine with going with this. That. Shade Splitter, Rubble Morsel, drop the vent there. Now all of these units die, and it just gives me more time to build up the Penumbra. Run out of water. All right. Morsel Miner and the Magma Morsel, both great pickups there. I could drop a vent on the midline. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to drop it on this line. 2 targets. Plus, against the boss, I'm only really going to need this top lane anyway. Doesn't the Umbra turn grant trample? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Combine it with an Awoken or Abyssal sweep card. If by Abyssal you mean Stygian, then yeah, that's exactly what I said. You'd have to get the combination of the Umbra Tome. I might have said Umbra in general, but yeah, like the Umbra Tome does grant trample. I think it's the only thing in the game that does, though, other than just having trample already on a unit. And then sweep you can't grant to anything, which makes them a little less likely to overlap, as the general point I was trying to go for. Put those 2 down, and then just vent on the bottom line to kill the archer. Granting sweep would be kind of OP. Yeah, granting trample is kind of OP, and sweep is just a strictly better trample. We got this. I mean, I don't need to do anything else there. Come on. I want big units. Draw a unit and enhance it with +5 to its damage and negative to its cost for the cast cost. This is awful. But if I am going to only put large units in my deck, maybe it's not that bad. Am I gonna get more than 4 large dudes though? Probably not. Going for another making for morsel. None of those. Does the cost reduction persist between turns? The cost reduction from... Oh, yeah, because it's an enhancement, so yes, it persists. Watches Raps gets no units? Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. This Hellhorn could be like a great opportunity to pick something up. Quick. Okay. Consumer of Crowns. Boom. Dang. Demon Friend instead. Do I give the Demon Friend quick? So, the big consideration here is... Oh, no. Hang on. There isn't a dupe in the next area. I mean, look, the first thing I do is I purge one of the train stewards, so it's guaranteed it gets summoned on that floor. I don't think it needs that quick. I think it needs multi-strike. I think it might need extra health, but it doesn't need extra health yet. I can get away with waiting. Especially because I'm going to the Merchant of Steel here, because there's an Umbra unit next to it, so I have the ability to do more shopping there. Save gold for a better unit / shop. Yep. Why unhappy to have a friend? Are you a monster? A little bit. But the main thing about it is there are bigger units. It is one of the biggest units, though. That it is definitely one of the units for which I wanted to aim. Imagine Shadow Siege. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. 200, 150 now? I think it actually got nerfed. Do I set up on the highest floor or the lowest floor? Because the 10 armor on these reconcilers. I don't like doing this. But yeah, I'm gonna need to take out the frontliners. Oof. One more torch to take out that reconciler right now. One more? 2 more? You know what? I'm fine with taking 1 damage to the pyre. That's not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. Okay. Let's go for the damage shield, some life steal. There's a lot more damage. Nice. Yeah, gonna take a little bit of damage to that. Get out the Sinner's Purge though. We should be fine with the Demon Friend. So ultimately, ultimately taking this challenge has cost me 8 HP for a unit draft, but the unit draft might make the run. And Umbra Assault is actually really appealing right now for, no, making morsel. We have the making morsels. No, we're fine. Perils of Production's not awful though, because we do have a morsel basically every turn. Don't need any of these. None of these are big enough. We need larger friends. Go for the collection bonus on vents. I'll just start picking them up. You're right. Dang it. Take a Morsel Master to put behind the Penumbra to start getting many more miners out. Interesting. Interesting. +1 capacity on each floor doesn't help us with respect to the Penumbra Morsel Master floor at the moment. History of the World, if it sets up on the top floor, it's okay. If it sets up on the middle floor, it's awful. Because the middle floor is already overstacked anyway. And then the Locket is -1 capacity on all floors as well as +15 magic power. But that means the Penumbra and the Morsel Master stand on a floor and then nothing else can go there. I think I take the Rail Forger's Hammer, and then if I get another capacity later on, then I have the ability to put 4 Morsel Miners behind the Penumbra on a turn. Just have to. The other ones don't necessarily help us or actively hurt us. Go. Make you larger. I just realized. I just realized. It's never working. It will get summoned to the midline. Ugh. Paid 75 there for no reason. 85 because I could have just turned the card down. Alright, Penumbra gets set up on the top floor. I can't set it up on the bottom floor this turn. It's way too hostile environment. All of my making of morsels in the opening hand is a little sad though. Yeah, this isn't a problem. I'm just gonna get the buffs. Why do you remove the master instead of the train steward? Oops. Because I was having a reaction to oopsing, and that reaction made me oops harder. That's how that one went. How did you summon all the units on that floor? Is that a relic? Yep. At the start of battle, summon 4 random units from your deck onto the middle floor. I'm specifically trying to draft the largest units I can find here. Yeah, you know what? We'll save that damage shield. I mean, speculative for the prototype. Yeah, obviously. Because the prototype buffs these. That was my plan. If we end up getting that prototype, then I can legitimately claim it. Of course, everyone will know it's a lie, but I mean, a truth. Duping this. Hang on. Do I have a dupe in the next? Oh, I do. I've got a Hellhorn banner and no, hang on. Hellvent's on the other side. That's annoying. But I do have the dupe. I can get another demon friend in the next floor. We'll do it. If that's the largest minion that I can get right now, that's the largest minion I can get right now. I'm fine with that. Four friends incoming. Whew. Oh, my cup runneth over. I wonder what's that like. Right. You even gonna get past the demon? That's a big old no. Forever consume for a big X-Cost cast to, like, remove a frontliner isn't awful. I don't think it's needed, though. I don't know if any of these are needed. Alloy of the Ancients, I guess. Yeah, Alloy of the Ancients is decent for, like, the Penumbra setup. While it's still trying to get bigger. Yeah, I'll take it just for, you know, a little bit of value. No! I could actually go energy here. Energy is also really good for the making of morsels, and I don't have unit upgrades yet. Should have taken morsel maker. It's too small. Morsel maker is a tiny friend. I need large friends. I need the world's largest friends. I do like giving it trample, but also it goes through an awful floor to actually get up to the top, so. Like you getting 4 large? Yeah. Yeah. Non-boss enemy units gain multi-strike. Is that a problem? It's not as much of a problem as the artifact is good for us. Hopefully we get both of the big boys. Here we go. 2 large men, and they are both protected. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. I'll set up on the bottom floor. And then throw away the train steward. Don't want to draw back into it. In before the X cost +3 artifact. I'd love that. Oh, it'd be so good. Haven't got it recently on many runs at all. Let's double torch this backliner, I think. Woo, that's a lot of damage we're about to take on this floor. Hopefully I get my alloy this turn. Got my alloy. Okay. Let's... the way to contrition out. Oh, that Absolver. Yeah, fair few units are getting past at the moment. Shade split that on this floor, then vent. I'm okay with taking a little bit of damage here in order to get an artifact. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's not going to be too much more damage. Very much looks like this will pay off. Those are some big boys, extremely large men. Let's grovel, like you two. Throw out a Perils of Production. Vent to kill all the enemies. So what, I took 11? 14 damage? We get the Rail Hammer. Grant +4 stacks of armor each time it's applied to friendly units. Not currently synergistic with anything, but it could be in the future, I guess. I don't think I need any of these, though. Closest would probably be the Excavation Eruption, because I can cast that by base right now. It's better than Vent. Alright. Well, Inferno's just incredible for clearing the bottom floor by itself. Those vents are so garbage right now. I'm hard upgrading those vents effectively by taking these 2 cards instead. Okay, I have the ability to dupe again and remove 2 train stewards. Does Eruption do the same enemy 4 times or 4 random enemies? 4 random enemies. Okay. Heaven's Gold, playing against +1 damage for everything I have. I think I go Gift of Gratitude. I'll be able to get like a decent amount of money out of that. Four friends incoming. We're on our way to 4 friends. Currently, it's a 3 friends build. Keep you. Remove you 2. The boys are almost back in town. We're just waiting on the final boy. Armor 15. The thing is, the armor 15 is annoying because I can't kill all of the sycophants easily with the vents, but they still die to Inferno and to Excavation Eruption. How much do I care about the 150 here? Merchant of Steel in next area is on the same side as Herzl's Horde. I care a lot about upgrades. And then after that, there's Merchant of Trinkets. I want the money. Are these gonna be the wholesome demon boys? Hell yeah! They're demon friends! Through and through. Okay. First things first. Gain 8. That worked well. Second thing second, kill all of my own... it's Penumbra on the top floor and then pass. We're leaving the bottom floor empty so that we have the ability to cast Inferno on that floor. Not a huge fan of how this one's going down, but it's okay. If there's no other way for it to go down, this is the way it's got to go down. Grovel. Shade Split as well, I guess. Do I want the lifesteal? Yes. Definitely. And then I'm actually just going to sack you two. I don't want to cycle you back into the deck. I prescribe what you need is Gurg's Goad. Oh, Gurg's Goad would be so good for us right now. Like, very much the biggest pickup. Morsels down. About to take a decent chunk of damage. Can't have that happen many more times. The deck is very thick at the moment. I need to cut more cards. We need to get back to the Inferno more commonly. Yeah, that's a huge problem that we have at the moment. I can take 6 damage here to use the Inferno on the bottom floor early. I think I have to. The other thing is, like, Inferno, the top floor, lose my Penumbra, just let the midline kill. Maybe that actually would have been better. Yeah, the midline did have the ability to kill. Just didn't calculate it, I guess. That's my bad. All right. Great. I do occasionally get more morsels than I need, but I don't know if I get enough. Do I get that commonly enough? Actually, as I start cutting the deck down, I will get that more commonly. I think I do take the feast. Midline would have won without casting Inferno first. Yeah, I realize that now. My bad. Gem Trove is 4 damage shields. Yeah, but it's damage shield on units that don't really need it. We're still going this way. We need the upgrades on them. Goad me. You didn't goad me. How dare you? Magic power? Yeah, it's good. Buffs the vent, buffs the all this stuff. Hey, Vladimir. Good to see you, bud. You get a exclamation mark SO Vladimir Ledoux in there. How goes it? It goes. It goes, my friend. The trains are being nice today, but we're trying to also run. Oof, that's not what I was looking for. We're trying to also run a little bit of a more daft strat. So while the trains are being kind, we're also ramping the difficulty up on ourselves right now. Honestly, Torch is like pretty bad in this deck right now, but also there's a trinket in the next area. I'll save the money for the trinkets, yeah. No? No one did the SO? Cool. Hang on. SO. Vladimir Ledoux. Hey, there we go. Get endless because friendship never ends. Oh, I like it for the meme, but I don't really want to. I'm gonna need to check this out. You kind of have to. As you can see on, I imagine your experience is similar to mine, that if you look over to the left where, you know, there's all your followed channels, all of them are playing Monster Train right now. And obviously, like, pretty much everyone in the Wholesome verse is also playing Monster Train at the moment. It's a wild time. I do like the kind of like I do like everyone playing the same game at the same time. There's a nice homey feeling to it, you know? Is that on Terraria? That's true as well, yeah. Okay. Scrobble, make a miner. Those all up there on the top floor. I mean, I could feast right now. Is there any reason to? Well, I guess, yeah, they do more damage if I feast, so we can try and get down the Alabaster Guardian earlier. It's starting to get too late to really benefit from the Gift of Gratitude. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to do that. I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to purge the Gift of Gratitude just for 60. Get that Inferno. If I can give Inferno holdover, I will do that, and then I'll just cast it every single turn, and everything will be fine. Got him. Vents with 3 free damage. They'd also buff the incant unit in front with 10 armor. And if I change the amount of hits there, I might not necessarily be able to hit the Seraph at all. So unless I wanted to sit there and think about breakpoints for a while, it was easier to just not do that. The upside was also super minimal. I was thinking about that at the time, is the reason that I have like a composed response to that. Get rid of that. And you have so many units in the middle floor, so you can overstack a floor easily. It's like there's 7 capacity. Your capacity for the floor is only it only dictates how many units you can plate it for. You can push other units onto the floor using ascend and descend effects, or you can do what I did, which is the Sketches of Salvation at the start of battle, summon 4 random units from your deck on the middle floor. And my whole deck is just big boys. It's all just big boys. Large men. There's morsel miners out there. Make sure to grovel. Take another damage shield if you have it. I can't wait for the fourth friend, remove train steward, get prototype. Oh, it's definitely going to happen in that order. Doanti, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Enjoy emotes in chat. Welcome to the Republic. Yeah, just double make a morsel here. Check out if vent is important on the bottom floor. Not necessarily, but it's not. Fine, I'll just go Excavation Eruption for some damage. And then I'm pretty sure we just win on this floor. Yeah, we do. Got him. Big. Yeah, the Penumbra wants Trample. Pretty badly. I think I want extra card draw over the extra energy here. We have a little bit of card draw manipulation. Was Inferno more damage? Yes, by 20. Wait, was it? Hang on. 23 by 4 is 92. So it's 11 more damage to cast the Inferno, as well as 1 less energy. Start a battle, summon a morsel miner on each floor. It's not bad. I'm gonna take the spike and re-roll. Gorge ability trigger an additional time is pretty ridiculous here. Obviously, I was looking for gold there, but I'll take it. We already have trample on our Penumbra now, so I can go for the extra gorge effects. Well, Firebrand, thank you very much for the subscription at tier 1. Enjoy emotes in chat, and welcome to the Republic. Mind jacks get jacked. It would have done it on the middle floor. I didn't need that. Goad would be good. Goad would be. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when you move up a floor. That could actually be annoying. But I really want the money. The big problem with that is it means that I can't use the Inferno to set targets to a lower HP before they go up to the next floor. I can't take that. You need gold to buy gold. I'd love to have it. I just can't afford it. Okay, let's pop all those out and then got him. It's a very early trample. It's just whether or not I need it right now is the thing. I don't think I do. I'm gonna go double making. I'm gonna build that while I have the chance. Great, thank you for the energy. Speaking of thank you for the energy. Then I guess Shade Splitter. There's nothing really else I can do here. Sure, Inferno you. Again, Excavation Eruption gives us a bunch of energy back by killing a bunch of enemies. Yeah, love to see it. And Feast is not necessary here. go making of a morsel and a shade splitter here before venting on the bottom floor after torching the frontliner. It's not significantly different to the Inferno because of this floor. Basically, it just means that I take 10 damage on this floor to my frontline unit, but I also managed to get these gorges off. Okay, now I'll go making of a morsel, play that out. Grovel, play out these two as well before throwing out a Perils of Production. Perils of Production is so good. Get that trample. Quickly wrap up on that line. Throw down a vent, and then should just be able to hold right click until the end of this. So far, you'd have taken 0 to the trial, BT Day. PTW. Yep. Yeah, as it turns out, that would have been the case. Oh well. Gives me a better estimation for it in the future, but also, like, our setup was really good. Getting the excavation eruptions constantly on those first 2 turns to get energy back as I blew up the floor was huge. Don't need any more of those. I'll take the extra money. Don't need any more of those. Take the extra money. I mean, I have to, right? Multi-strike. Good to goad me. None of those are the goad. Reroll. Don't really care about any of those. Fine. I'm gonna give multi-strike. That one's already got quick and another buff on it, I guess. Let's give multi-strike to you. Then extra health to you. We'll dupe the multi-striker. I'm short the removal, aren't I? Ryan. Thankfully, I have the energy to play it on a different floor. Also, maybe the train steward doesn't go down. Here we go. Come on, fingers crossed. 20% chance. Told ya, every time. Every time. People doubting me. Just shaking my head. Excavate erupts. Thinking I didn't seed the game so that it'd do that. Look at the first round stats of this of the Umbra. The first round stats are big. Its statistics are roughly big over big. There's a production. Feasted. Honestly, I could probably just hit E and then right click constantly. Gotta love how this one went. Alright. You two go there. Pop the train steward on the bottom floor to sacrifice it. Vent to get all of those kills. I now have, like, yeah, 1 Ember a turn. Let's start defending the front liner there. Looks like we might actually end this stream on time as well, but I do have to speed up just a little. So I do apologize if I make any questionable plays here as a result of that. Use the extra unit. Again, don't really have the ability to do anything here with the Ember Drain. All right. Activation eruption. On that floor. Gives the energy back. Totally fine. Go making morsel, making morsel. It should have been Grovel. Yeah, the extra unit would have mattered a lot there. But I am very much trying to time crunch so that I am ready to go on the Monster Train stream very soon. Okay, very, very pleased at least that I am going to get to use our top floor here. Thank you, extremely large friends. You have ultimately served your purpose well. You softened it up for me. Got him. All right. All right then. Just quickly get to that run summary screen. Ooh, 2 whole runs in 2 hours? That's a YouTube pace right there. Sadly, no Mega Superboys. I would have called them Mega at least. They're extremely super. Alright, let's get back to the run summary screen for the sake of the YouTube capture of this.